Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Good morning, India Affairs. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, Terrence, the Green Inn, and Marshall Man. Man, thanks for joining me. That was a good interview last night, AVA. Very good interview with that man. I enjoyed it a little bit. How about your bed? It was a good interview. That was very good interview. Very good. AVA, you see, when I interviewed the first time, me and STC, you was like only 70 channels, and look at you now. You're over 300. Yep, you're welcome. You're over 300 now. You see, now you're over 300. And now you have a yacht steam. No, David M. No. Good morning, David M. I sent you the link on the email. That's, if you want to come up, I sent an email to you, the link. Good morning, hey, honey. What's up? What's up, C4T? Good morning. This morning I downsized more mods. If you guys in the mod, it's because I need to downsize right now. When I get a little bigger and bigger, I will add more. What's up? That's
Oh, there you are. Yes, sir. How are you?
good. How you doing today?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed your little sing along this morning. It was great.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, what is that? What is that thing that you're holding in your hand? Is that a what is that white thing that I am assuming the other thing's a phone?
Hold on. Let me turn my bell on. Up. Hold on. I can hear you. Okay.
What is that thing that you hold in your hand when you do your singing? What's that?
Hold on. Hold on. What?
C4T, I'm a morning person too. People find me annoying in the morning because, especially when I was in the army, everybody used to say, "Shut up, Doc. Shut up, Doc. You're too energetic in the morning." I've always been a morning person.
That's a microphone I'm holding.
No, 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 not that. Not that. The other thing, it's a square thing that it looks like a phone, but you have a white
Oh,
thing on the back of it.
that's a whole phone holder. That's in case I go live, I could sit it down. I could see better. You know, it's
Oh,
not a gimbal. No, it's called a phone holder. When you put it down on the
okay.
table, it's easy to
Got
read.
it.
Yeah, I got it for
Okay.
$5 on Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious as to
Yeah,
what that was.
it's easier. Yeah. What's up, Agent 99?
Oh, agent was just about to get blocked, saying that you were lame. Who is Agent 99?
I don't know. Well, that's your
Agent
opinion.
99.
That's
Agent
your opinion.
99 seems like a troll, but I mean, I'll allow him for as long as you allow him, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe you lame, probably.
Yeah, maybe he is. Tell us why you're not lame, Agent
Yeah,
99.
yeah. You're welcome in my chat.
Explain yourself.
Explain you. I never seen you in YouTube before.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Agent 99. Be an agent and give me
Yeah,
99 reasons why you're not lame.
because Tat's been longer than I am, and Tat knows almost everybody. 8099.
That's right, Agent 99. Agent 99's a lame name too. It sounds like a damn floor cleaner or something. Apply Agent 99 to your floors. It cleans up wine
Alright.
stains.
At least he responded. I like that. At least he responded. I like that.
Apply Agent 99 directly to your forehead.
You don't make no sense. Liquid and one bullet. What would you do? Well, the liquid.
What he's implying is that he would like you to end your own life, Gregory. That's what I think he's saying. And I hope that's not what I hope you're saying, Agent 99, because that would not be in keeping with the community guidelines that you were warned about before you came into the chat. I mean, as a pseudo representative of the YouTube genre, I think you should stay within our community guidelines, sir. Agent 99, as if that is your real name.
Michael, can you check to see what when he started his account?
Agent 99, did you just call me Porky? Oh man, come on, that hurt my feelings.
Wait a minute, you really gonna kill me? Number one, you know who I am.
It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue.
You don't make no sense at all.
Well, you get a timeout for calling me Porky. You get a timeout for that.
Mark, time Agent 99, please.
Oh yeah, I gave him a nice. Time. You get a timeout for that. I am not Porky Pig in it. I am wearing a pair of shorts and a shirt.
Wait a minute, Tats. 899, you better be careful. My mom likes me very well. My mom hates when you call me bullet on my head. They don't like that. No. You got to deal with my moms. You know?
Hey, look, C4T. Sometimes I go blue. Sometimes I go green. It all depends, man. It all depends.
You better be careful, Agent 99. Hey, Brandon. What's up, girl? Probably he left.
I'm like a chameleon. I change color due to my environment.
Good to see you. He's a newcomer. The violence with China. I see him with other channel. I saw a couple days ago.
Well, welcome, Mr. or Mrs. Vlogs. I'm not sure if it's a male or female, but you know, whatever happens to be your
good to see you. Welcome to my chat. Thank you for coming.
Welcome. I see you are speaking a little bit of Arabic there. I speak a little bit of Arabic myself. Masalam alaikum. I also know how to say a word says shikdut, but I can't remember what shikdut means.
Yeah, what's up, kid?
I remember that's a bad thing, but I don't remember what it is.
You want to come on the panel
shikdut.
and say hi? He was live earlier. Got up. What's up there, Grim Ann? Good to see you. What happened to Agent 99? He just disappeared or what?
Well, Agent 99 is taking a sabbatical right now. He is on vacation. He is no longer available at this time.
Okay.
Please check your chat and dial your chat again. This is a recording.
That's how you deal with trolls. You have to buy. You gotta be one to yourself. You know, trolls hate that. They hate that when you talk back to them.
I don't know, Kerr. I have no idea what I am. I'm either. I don't know what I am. I'm just a troll, man. I'm just a troll.
No, you're not. We don't know who you are. You're a secret. We don't know. You're an it. You could be a troll, or you're gonna be a troll.
I am an African spotted troll of the American kind.
What's up, Market Candle? Hmm.
You know what I am? What am I, Kerr? What am I? What am I?
He could be an asshole sometimes. We know that.
I can be an asshole. As a matter of fact, my asshole is a lot like a black hole. It sucks up even light.
Really?
Yeah, right. Hey,
I don't
listen,
believe that.
listen. I am the one who can take the soul out of Kias.
You're welcome anytime.
I will take the soul out of your Kia. All right. All right. Now that we've established that, did anybody ever notice in my videos that I pronounce that weird? I always go that. I don't know why I do that, but I go that all
You
the time.
guys, I have a question to
that.
ask you. I don't know if you guys will like that or not. What do you think? One yes or two no? Do you think the Americans? Do you think you think you guys did to help the war going on? One yes or two no?
Now, help who in the war is that's got to
The Jews
specify.
against the Palestine.
I support Israel.
Good point.
Yeah, I support Israel because I spent some time in Israel when I was in the military, and I understand the situation there probably, maybe even a little better than some. Not saying that I'm an expert on it, but I do understand it, and I see what's going on, and yeah, they get my support all day, every day.
I can't say because I don't follow.
Right,
In the
right. I
beginning.
get it. I get it.
I can't say nothing because I don't follow in the beginning.
Right. Well,
I'm being honest.
that would have been 75 years ago, Gregory. That's when it all started, pretty much. I mean, it's
Yeah,
been
that's
going
what
on
I
for
heard. 75.
thousands of
That's
years.
what I heard. Yes.
But yeah, it's been going on quite a while. But it didn't just happen last weekend. But
Yeah, but it got worse and worse now.
right. Now, I think honestly, I think Iran is the puppet master here, and I think Iran should be dealt with quicker than or more thoroughly than they have been. I think they needed to be addressed by the rest of the world, because here's the thing: for as long as Iran exists in the state that it does now, we're going to continue to have these types of things going on. And I think that Iran is the root of this problem. I mean, they fund all of these terrorist type acts, even from the very beginning. They've been funding this type of thing. And I don't know why everybody is out of the, you know. Yeah. Well,
because the
Brandon,
Palestinian is Jewish too.
what I'll tell you,
Jewish.
what I'll tell you about that too is one thing that people have to consider is Israel has nuclear weapons, okay? And if a group like Hamas or any other terrorist type organization that chants death to America almost every day in the streets, it would not be a good idea for them to take over the control over those nuclear weapons in Israel. For any other reason, that should be your reason why you should support Israel. You don't want Hamas getting a hold of, or Iran for that matter, to be getting a hold of the old nukes there. That would be one reason that is non-political. It's just a fact of life. You don't want them to get a hold of those. Imagine what they would do.
Make me sick. They're killing kids for nothing.
Right. Kids are always a collateral damage.
I don't know why. You're innocent.
Right, right. And that's the bad thing about war. Nobody likes war. Nobody supports war. Not even those who fight wars. Least of all, actually, those who actually fight the wars physically. Nobody really wants a war, but and nobody likes this the fact
What's
that
up with
innocence
your Spanish?
gets
Welcome.
injured. But that's a fact of war,
Two.
and wars have
With
been
you.
going on since the very first beginnings of time. So war is something that's just a fact of our human
Mm-hmm.
nature, you know.
Good point, good point. Because I can't say nothing because I didn't follow it, you know?
Yeah,
That's
right,
why they
right,
watch the news. I hate the news. Nothing but
right.
bad stuff.
No, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know. I'm not dictating anything to anyone. I'm just saying
Because you
that
know better because
I'm just
you've
giving
been in
my
the army.
opinion like anybody
That's why.
else, you know. You know, everybody's welcome to have their own opinion.
What's got to, much money? What's got to do war with apples and oranges?
I prefer apples over oranges, and the only reason is because
I
I
think
grew
bananas
up.
better.
Do you? Because I'll tell you what, I grew up in Florida, and I've gotten sick of oranges.
What's
I've
up, kid?
eaten. I mean, I do like a good orange, I'm not a big fan only because I've been around
True,
oranges for so
baby.
long.
That's true. Much money. Yeah, rest in
Yeah.
peace. This
But
last year.
for
Yeah.
any other reason, and I would love somebody to debate me on that, whether or not you would want Hamas or Israel to control the nukes. I think I would lean towards the IDF controlling the nukes. They've been
Good
doing a good
morning.
job so
Good morning.
far.
Tia Maria, how you doing? My sister.
If anybody
Who's
would like
Hamas?
Hamas to control who's Hamas?
Yeah, who's one? I never heard of him.
Hamas is it's not a him, it's a group. It's the group that actually got into if you watched any of the news where Hamas
No.
actually came. Well, so Greg, would you like me to explain it to you
Yes,
what
please. Yes.
occurred?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
please. Yeah.
So what occurred in this situation, and I'm only talking about this situation only. What happened was a group called Hamas, which is known as a terrorist group to the Western world, um,
Mm-hmm.
decided that they were going to attack Israel, but not just attack Israel. They went into neighborhoods and they
Yes.
killed babies. They killed just families in their
Wow.
house. They actually took tires, set them on fire, and they rolled them into the bedrooms of children to allow them
Wow.
to burn to death. Okay. And Israel, their stance on it right now is they're tired of dealing with this type of thing anymore. So so they
Good
want to
point.
prevent it. They want
That
to
is a
prevent it.
good point.
They want to prevent it from happening ever again. So that's what they're doing. You know, um, well, yeah, they do have a nukes as a last resort, but what I'm saying is nobody wants Hamas to get a control of those nukes. At least I think we can all agree on that, right? I mean, you wouldn't want a group like Hamas or any other group that wishes death on America to have control of those nukes because their end game is to get rid of us and also Israel. Israel being their primary target, of course.
Much
But then
money.
they
No, no,
definitely
only
want us.
honest.
They definitely want us gone as well.
Hey, Manny, no, honest. You can't. You could. You wish they could be honest, but honesty that will never be honest. Never, never be honest. Mm.
Oh no, I think everybody should be
It's
honest. It's
good to be
okay.
honest. It'd be nice to be honest, but man,
I see plenty of people in here who disagree with me, but that's okay. It's okay to disagree with me. It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm entitled to my opinion, just like you're entitled to your opinion. That's all.
Because that's what I'm asking you in the chat because I never know all about the world. That's what I was asking. To
Right.
be doing a little more.
Well, this is from my perspective, of course.
Mhm.
Now, there's some other people that can give you their perspective on it, but I have been to that part of the world. I spent 6 months in that area. Um, I am, I have worked with the IDF myself personally. I've been near the different areas where this is located. I've never been into Gaza, but I've been nearby. I participated in yeah, Iran does, yeah. Um, but I've seen some of the atrocities happen in Israel while I was there, by different yeah, Brandon, that's absolutely right, man. I
Yep,
have no
exactly.
problem. I
Exactly.
have no
Yep.
problem with that. I have no problem with that. I think everybody should have their own opinion. That's why we live
Yep.
in virtual freedom in this country. So, um, you know, and I know there's arguments to be made about that as well. So, but I have an opinion on it. I tend to be a little biased, I would say, because of my experiences, and we're all biases based on bias based on our own experiences. That's what makes us all individuals. How you grew
Yes.
up, what you were taught, what you've experienced in life, and that develops you in your opinions. That's all. And of course, your experience in life has been completely different than mine, unless you have lived my life, which is completely okay. Yeah, there is objective reality. I agree. I agree with that. But I do agree with you, C4T. I think that um, Israel has been hurting for good parking for a very long time. And I think if you want to free Palestine, you can free them by making that a free parking zone. I would love to be able to park in Israel, find some really good parking there. And I would love to be said, you are now parked in Osama, row 8. I would love to hear that from my little tram driver. That's what I would like to hear. But that's just my humble opinion.
Black Nation friend follow. If you want the link, I will email the link to you. Okay?
But I was a part of a group called the Multinational Force and Observers over in that area of the world. And our mission was to occupy the Sinai Peninsula. And we were a part of an 11 nation contingent over there that we're a part of a treaty that was signed back in the 70s, where we took over as a multinational force to try to establish peace in that region as a deterrent from people for acting up in that area. So I was there for 6 months participating in that deployment. And I will say that boredom was a thing over there. It did
You
get us
know,
exciting a couple of times, though.
you know, I could tell you that the Israel thought it was over. You know how the Germans destroyed the Jews, and they thought
Yeah,
it's over, and it never ends,
actually, there's another one to that. Report, observe, and verify. That was what our mission was. Yeah, it does sound like a security guard, which I object to using military as peacekeepers, because really, if you send people that are trained to fight wars in a peacekeeping capacity, I think that you are more likely to have a war erupt um, than not to. I think if you want peacekeepers, then you train peacekeepers with teeth, of course. They need teeth. But I think that a peacekeeping force should be trained as such. We were basically given like a 2 month train up before that deployment, and then we were sent out to do the mission. No, I think the Marines actually, and no offense to Mushroom over here, but I think the Marines are kind of obsolete now, because I think every other force does what they do. I mean, and from what I hear, the Marines are just told to do really difficult shit with less stuff than every other branch has. I think the Marines should be integrated into another branch like the Army, perhaps.
What's up,
Um,
Chris?
and maybe be used as a different unit. Now, I know um, Kerr, I don't know what your hard on is for me. I'm just a veteran who served my country and did what I did. I think
Good
Kerr
work.
might be. I think
And
Kerr could be a little bit of a troll. Seems like it seems like he
no,
has
no,
a bit
he's
of a hard
cool.
on for me.
No, he's cool. I see him every channel because he's he's doing his piece of his mind. You know, he's
Oh, okay, that's fine.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. But to call me despicable for just getting benefits that I earned, I think that's a little bit over the top, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you're welcome, cool. Yeah. Sometimes people don't agree with you. Some people agree with you. You know.
Because I'm not calling Kerr despicable. Keep the names a little bit at bay. Is all I'm saying. I didn't say it was Kerr. I didn't say it was about me. I said
Good
that
morning, Ricky.
what I'm
Spanish.
talking about is about me.
Yeah. He's not talking about he's not talking about himself. He's talking
And I'm
about
talking about my
what he
opinion,
did.
like you are.
Yeah, he's trying to sometimes you gotta understand what he's saying, you know?
No, I think that the Marines should be a part of what I said, another branch, such as the Army. I didn't say just the Army. I said such as the Army. That's all I said. And that actually was a shared sentiment amongst the
Mm-hmm.
government not too long ago, where they were talking about disbanding the Marine Corps and adding them to another branch of
You
service.
welcome,
So
girl.
I'm not the only one that had that opinion. There were actually people in charge that were considering that not too long ago. So that's what it is.
No, 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 no.
Department of the Army Veterans Affairs.
Sometimes you have to realize that, sometimes that is kind of cuckoo.
Sometimes who?
You tell cuckoo, you.
Oh yeah, of course I am. I've been diagnosed as crazy.
Oh, for real?
Oh, of course I am.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've
That was
told
a
you.
joke.
I've said that before.
Oh, I never heard that properly.
Oh yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I know you're a big asshole. You know all
I am
that,
an asshole, and I'm also crazy. A bit.
Yeah.
But I think we're all
No,
a little
no,
bit
you're not crazy. Crazy clown is crazy.
diagnosed as what? Well, I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from PTSD. I suffer from um, uh, what do you call it? Fucking clinical depression. General anxiety disorder is what I have.
Hey, George, what's up?
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem telling you what I've been diagnosed with. Those are all mental illnesses, and you should no more be embarrassed about mental illness any more than you should be embarrassed about a broken arm or a different disease that may be afflicting you. I have different things. Marines do have that beautiful uniform that everybody loves. I agree with you there. The army fails in the uniform department, in my opinion. They tried hard by getting the dress blues out for everyone, but I not a big fan of the army uniform. But that's not why I joined the army. I didn't join for the uniform per se.
Good morning, Gloria. Gloria, how you doing?
Now, I am not a fan at all of the Navy uniform. The Navy uniform, in my opinion, absolutely sucks. Especially the white uniform with the big bell bottoms. Just not. I understand there's a functionality. There is a functionality to the bell bottoms where they make that you can make a raft out of their pants and whatnot. But I just cannot stand the Navy uniform. It's very functional though, from what I understand. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Well, if I would join to whoop some ass, I wouldn't have become a medic, C4T. I became a medic because I wanted to help people that were suffering. That's why I became a medic. And actually, to be honest with you, if I could have chose, because if now being a conscientious objector is no longer permitted in the military. But if I would have been able to done that, I would have claimed to be a conscientious objector and not carried a weapon. I would have not carried a weapon if I had my choice.
Yeah, good one, Manny. I joined it for the college.
Well, everybody has their own motivations for going in the military. I mean, you talk to any veteran, anybody that's currently serving, why did you go in the military? There's all kinds of reasons why people join. I mean, but I will tell you, Mushroom Manny, that there's really no reason to join the Marines if you can read. I keep telling you guys that, and everybody just ignores me.
Hey, Brandon.
If you can read, you can join the Army.
Maybe they don't like you because you're ugly. That's why you can join the Army.
Well, the Army is a bit of an ugly branch, you know. We're kind of ugly.
No, I was saying, Brandon, he was saying I told to join by the night. Probably
Marines get all the handsome guys. Yeah, they get all the handsome guys.
You're ugly, that's why.
They get all the handsome guys that stand in front of the White House and do different things, you know. Actually, what I will say, the Army at the time. Oh, of course you did. Yes, sir, you did. Yep. That is I love the Marine Corps emblem too, by the way. We can eat it. The Army sucks at keeping their own like the Marines have always been the few, the proud, the Marines. The Army has changed their damn logo like 60 times to sundown. It bothers the shit out of me. Like, I hate that. Like, it was be all that you can be at one time, and then they changed it to Army of One. And you know as much as I do that the Marines fucking or the military preaches that you are not an individual in the military. So the Army of One makes no fucking. I mean, I understand what they're saying, but I just don't like it. Do they really have built-in hand warmers in their truck? I mean, I don't know. I've never worn the Air Force uniform, but if that's true, that would be funny as shit. And actually a good idea, because those fucking gloves they give you in the military suck. Now the Space Force would be a good idea. I think if I had to join. They probably do keep their hands in their pockets too, by the way. You know, every other branch probably does not allow your hands in their pockets when you're in a uniform, but they did not. Wait, did they not pocket? What TF test was he in? Look, pockets are no in the military. You don't put your hands in your pockets. I was told in basic training that if I put my hands in my pockets again, they would fucking fill my pockets with sand. And but we, I'll tell you another thing. I wonder if anybody else is any veterans in here. Ask, are you familiar with what a BFR is? A BFR. Our drill sergeants used a BFR. Do you know what a BFR is?
Nope.
Anybody, any veterans in there know what a BFR is? Our drill sergeant had a BFR that he used. And I'll give you a hint. The BFR was to teach you your left from your right when people didn't know how to do the facing movements when they call like right flank, left flank, column left, column right, those kinds of things. A BFR is a big fucking rock, and they would give that BFR to trainees that did not know their left from right, so they were to hold that rock in their right hand until they learned their fucking left from right. The big fucking rock. Yeah. Yeah. The big fucking rock. That was a great tool though. It definitely worked. I always thought the BFR should be a training tool used throughout basic training because there are a lot of motherfuckers out there that do not know their left from right.
Yep.
The BFR. They should issue BFRs to people. Now, I will admit, I mean, on occasion, I have turned the wrong way. Now, if you do that when you have fixed bayonets, then that could be a problem. Turning the wrong way when you got fixed
You're
bayonets.
fine, too.
That's another thing I hear in basic training. They don't teach that anymore. They don't, at least in at Fort Jackson, I'm familiar that they don't even allow their soldiers bayonet training anymore. That's kind of weird to me. They don't use the bayonet course anymore. That's where you learn that blood makes the grass grow. You never got the bayonet training, really? Now, I always said that that's the scariest word you'll ever hear in combat is fix bayonets. I would never want to hear that fucking command. Fix bayonets. Oh, the pricky 7? Those bayonets that they had, at least when I was in, they were pretty good knives. They didn't come really well sharpened, so you had to use the little stone in the back of the sheath to sharpen it up pretty good. But they were pretty good. They were pretty good little knives. I mean, it came in handy, for a different task. Nah, Vietnam era ones sucked. The Vietnam era ones sucked. Yeah, you're talking. Those are the ones I'm talking about, Manny. The ones that they have a serrated edge on one side, and uh, a little known fact about the modern bayonet is it has a little hole in the blade in the front towards the tip end of the blade, and that is combined with the the ridiculous ones. That is combined with the sheath in the back that has a little notch on the back, and you can use those as wire cutters. Not that soldiers even carry wire cutters. I mean, why would you want to carry actual wire cutters? When you just pull out
The
that
topic
giant Rambo knife.
It's funny. The topic was all about the war and the army. He's talking about today.
Well, we're just talking about it. It doesn't. It don't have to be that topic. It can be anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get stabbed by one of those bayonets, so that would suck. I do
You know, I
own a
don't have no
K-bar, though.
topic. My topic is anything.
Anything. Yeah, that's right, Greg. Is there any particular thing you would like to talk about?
No, not really.
No.
That's the topic.
Let's talk about
I was
your.
asking about.
Let's talk about your song selection, man. When are you gonna sing? When are you gonna sing some songs like "Rock Me Amadeus"?
Oh, I know.
I would like that one. I
You know,
would
I
like.
was going to do some like like war music, but I don't know if it's good or bad thing.
I would like to move it, groove it. I like to move it, groove it. I like that song. That would
No,
be a good
no,
one.
I don't know if it's a good thing to play war music.
War music? Like what kind? What's war music? I don't know that I know what war music is.
Well, it's like,
Like, huh,
like
good God, y'all, what is it good for? Absolutely
it's
nothing.
something.
Huh.
It it's war music all about what's happening in the war. Sad music songs. I don't know.
There's something happening here. Stuff like that. Stop,
Yes,
children. What's
yes,
that
yeah, but
sound? Everybody, look what's
it's
going on.
when I look
I
at
like
my
that songs. I like those songs. Kind of like the soundtrack to Forrest Gump in a way. You know, there's a bunch of songs in that movie that I like that they played in that movie. What's your favorite movie, Gregory? I know a good topic. Since most
I
of us,
like
I think,
I like Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. That's a good. Most of us now. How many millennials versus Generation Xers do we have in here? Like, are most of you Generation X or most of you millennials? Because we were having I was in a chat last night with a group that was watching the cameras in Gaza. We were watching those, but we were having like a little thing where who could come up with the most obscure 80s movies, and it was pretty fun to or even TV shows or just 80s characters that exist back in those days. I'm a Generation X guy. So I call today's kids Generation Butt Crack, by the way. I don't know what they're actually called right now. I think they're called Zoomers or some shit like that. I don't know what they are. Generation Z.
What's up, love?
I don't know what they
How
are.
you doing?
I'm a Gen Xer. 50. Congratulations, you made it.
I'm 28.
You're a Gen Xer, sir. You are a Gen X. You are a member of my clan.
No, seriously, I'm 28.
You are a member of my what do you call that? What's the thing that what's the thing that knights belong to? They don't belong to clans, they belong to something else, but I can't remember what it is. So Gregory, do you remember Max Headroom?
Yes. I'm at 88. That's Tats 88.
88? All right. Who can tell me?
No, that's Tats age.
Who can tell me what character, what movie was the character Chaka in? Chaka. Do you remember, Gregory? Chaka.
Yes, that was.
No, not Chaka. Not Chaka.
Who?
Chaka was not in. You're thinking of Chewbacca. No, Chaka. Nobody? Man, see, I can tell most of you millennials then, and you don't remember that. Land of the Lost. There you go. Chaka. There you
49?
go.
Gloria, I heard somebody told me you. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Gloria, you're on your way to victory. You're going to hit that
Yeah,
big
no.
5-0
Never
pretty
mind,
soon.
Gloria. Hello,
Hi,
Cliff.
Cliff.
I heard somebody told me you're 65, Gloria. That's what I heard.
Anybody remember Ultraman? Ultraman? Anybody? Ultraman? Ultraman, here he comes from the sky. Yep. Gregory watched Little House on the Prairie, I bet you. That's probably what he used to watch.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay. That my age is 40. I'm 40.
You're not in your 40s, sir. You are over that hill and you're going up the mountain now. You're going up the mountain. You're not even up the mountain yet, but you're almost at the top of that mountain.
Gloria, I will explain you later on.
I have hit the magical number of 50. It's such a magical time.
You're almost my age. You're like 3 years younger.
Who, me?
I'm not 68. Dumbass.
Greg.
I'm 53. You're 68.
No, Greg is whatever the age of dirt is, that's how old Greg is.
Gloria is now 49. Gloria is 32 years old. She's half the 40 of the age. She's 32.
I think Greg remembers the
44. You know?
Greg remembers when they had no TVs. It was just big radios in people's houses playing like Lawrence Welk and shit.
Gloria is a wonderful, beautiful woman. And, you know?
Gregory used to go to those 1950s sock hops when they would sing, "It's the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of something Company B. Doodle-da-doodle-da-doo-doo-doo." Or that was 40s, I think. Yeah. Do you remember that, Greg, when they were singing that song?
No.
Yes, you do. Greg was doing the mashed potatoes and the twist in the swim and jamming out to Fats Domino. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Okay, hold on. Let me send that link to you in email, okay? Give me 1 second.
On Blueberry Hill. I like me some Fats Domino, by the way. Greg was a huge Chuck Berry fan, which I don't say that it wasn't a good singer. You know who an overrated singer is, though, by the way? Speaking of, I always thought that The Boss was an overrated singer. You know what I mean? I think his talent in singing sucked. And I'm not afraid to say it. Bruce Springsteen, I don't think he had any singing talent, no vocal talent whatsoever. Does anybody else agree with that? I liked his songs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I didn't like his songs. All I'm saying is his singing, his vocal talent was not really up to par, in my opinion. He sounds like yeah, exactly. All he did was yell. He sounds like he was kind of tone deaf, in my opinion. Like, holy shit. I don't know. I used to think if he could become famous for singing, I definitely could have a singing career. Because that dude.
Okay, present you, Father. I send you both of your email.
That dude had very little singing talent, at least in my eyes. I mean, kudos for him to making a career out of it, and he did well, doing what he did. But geez Louise, I don't know who the hell heard that voice. If he was on, let me ask you this: if Bruce Springsteen was on America's Got Talent or The Voice or something like that, do you think he would? Do you think he would have made it to any of the rounds? Like he would have moved over? Like,
nah.
I don't think he would have. I really don't. Like, no, no. Be like, what you call him would say, I think that was the shittiest voice I've ever. Yeah, I know they related to him. I know they did. Of course they did. Yeah, I know that. I know he's a big, strong writer, but his performance, his vocals is all I'm talking about. His talent. I don't think his vocal talent was that great. But
What's
if
up, my
you're into that,
Mexican? How you doing?
What's up, Greg?
Not much.
there he is. I like your logo, by the way. I love Trailer Park Boys.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Me too. I like the logo.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite, Greg?
What favorite? What actor?
Yeah.
I like I like I like Tom Hanks.
I'm talking about from the show.
Oh, I'm a Bubbles guy.
Oh, I don't watch the show. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't watch much TV.
Ricky Chicken Finger, Sam Squamch. Yeah, that was my favorite episode, by the way, the Sam Squamch episode.
It's a 10-footer by the looks of it.
Mm.
I also like when he was making the kiddie resort with the sheds. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I met them in person, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
went to
did?
one of their lives?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Did they do like the puppet thing? Like, cause that was one of my. I saw a live where they did a puppet. And that was funny as shit.
No, I don't, I can't remember exactly. I remember going to see them, but I can't remember exactly. It was a Christmas thing.
Yeah, they had the what was that name of that puppet that one died? Conky or some shit.
Conky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I always liked that show. Yeah, they did Hollywood it up too much. I think a little bit. C4T. I think that towards the end they kind of. I like the raw kind of the way they shot it in the very beginning, but they kind of messed it up a bit in the towards the end. I think a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well,
It reminds me of the old show My Name Is Earl. Remember that show?
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's an old show, but you can get it like on I think like Paramount Plus or something like that.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
reminds me of that show a little bit, the way they shot it and everything.
Mm.
Mm.
But yeah, it reminds me of my childhood actually because I grew up a good portion of my life when I was a kid in a trailer park. So it does have that feel to it. Like the different characters, I can almost relate to some of them. People that I remember when I was a kid. Like it did seem very very accurate when it came to a trailer park in some ways.
Yeah. My favorite character was Ricky.
Ricky, yeah, Ricky was good. Yeah, Ricky was always good.
Ricky is kind of funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, but if anybody's ever grown up in a trailer park, you can probably confirm that that it is at least the type of trailer park I was in, and the trailer park I grew up in was a large one, like a huge trailer park. And and there were definitely some characters there.
Mm.
When you grow up kind of poor, there are so many different kinds of characters in your life that you could definitely probably find a role for in some of these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Gregors,
Yes.
Gregors, do you like any type of shows? Like, what's your favorite kind of shows? Like, were you a fan of Three's Company or any of those kind of old shows?
I like when I was a
Come
kid.
and knock on my door.
I like Boys the Clown.
Bozo. That's
Yeah.
going back a ways. That's going
Mhm.
back a ways. Bozo. I didn't really get into Bozo when I was a kid too much. I watched a lot of when I was that age, I was watching like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Sesame Street
Oh
before
yeah,
they
me
were
too. Yes, I like Sesame Street, but
Sesame
I like the
Street.
old Sesame Street, not the new
Yeah,
one.
no, that's what I'm talking about. Old one with Mr. Hooper and all of
Yeah,
that those guys. Yeah.
I heard Mr. Hooper passed away. I heard
Yeah,
that.
Mr. Hooper did die. I remember that
When?
show too. Yeah. Yeah,
How long
Mr.
ago was it?
Hooper and Super Grover and all that. And that was pretty cool. And the little typewriter it used to come rolling out going doody 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 doo, and then you would just type A.
I know Brooklyn. I know that you want to joke with me. I know Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh, you're at work. I didn't know that you found a job, Brooklyn. That's congratulations, man. Or was it the same job? Did it take you back or? Man, I'm far behind on auditing because I've been so busy trying to make my own videos, you know.
Brooklyn, we talk later, okay?
But I was a big Sanford and Sons fan too. Red Skeleton, I loved him.
So, Greg,
Yeah?
don't you have to work tonight?
No, on vacation.
Man, I didn't even know Hooker's got vacation.
Oh, wow.
You are right, National. You are right about that. Pimps usually don't give a lot of time off.
Wow. That's just, wow.
Great, you have a very benevolent pimp.
Mhm.
uh,
Roofing, man. You could come down here, Brooklyn, make a killing off of roofing in Florida. Are you kidding me? You guys should come down here and do a couple of months down here, man. I'll let you do my house first. Because I mean, roofing is a big deal down here.
Oh, Brooklyn, I hope you're not mad when I take you into it because I'm downsizing my mods. I hope you're not upset.
Yeah, I've done a little downsizing myself here and there, you know, because I try to keep it to about 5 mods. That way you can keep track of them. 5 is a good number for me, at least.
I've never been to your channel because I don't even know what it is.
Who, mine?
No, the guy behind you.
Well, that guy behind me, he's a bastard. You don't want to subscribe to him.
Ah.
But Troll Auditing the Trolls is the name of my channel. Troll Auditing. You're welcome there anytime, sir. You got an open invitation.
Auditing Trolls.
Yeah, Troll Auditing the Trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm currently at like 702 subscribers, which is good for me. Good for me. I'm proud of that number so far. Since I started at 0 and never bought a subscriber or anything like that. Not that I even would know how to buy a subscriber. I think that's stupid because I think
Thanks for coming in, Brooklyn.
it goes by your views more than it does your subs, right? I mean, that's what I think how it works. Anyway.
Yep, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
So if you pay me $5, I'll subscribe to your channel.
Well, I don't buy subscribers, sir. I'm a purist.
That was a joke.
Yeah, I know it was.
That was a bad joke.
Gregor, you're full of bad jokes, man.
I know.
I know.
Right?
I told my joke isn't funny anyhow. Never been funny.
Brooklyn, you know you bought all those damn subscribers. There's no damn. No, I'm just kidding, man. I know you didn't. I would like to know how long did it take you to reach like 1,000, Brooklyn. Like it because auditors, their subscribers go up pretty quick. I think at least there are some channels that they don't take off, and then there's some others that do. But I think it has to do with your location as well.
I
Like I
think
think if
yeah,
you're
short videos too. But yeah, his location. He's New York.
yeah, I think if you're auditing in like a small little tiny rinky dink town, you don't get quite as many because
Exactly.
there's not as many interested in that particular area, I would say. But I do think that if you do audit in a smaller area or a smaller city or a town, I think you kind of need a little bit of a gimmick. I think I could be wrong, but I think you kind of need a little bit of. I think you need a little bit of a gimmicky thing. That's just my thought on that, but I don't know what that gimmick would be. I'm just saying, you know.
See, I'm almost like you, man. I don't buy subscribers, but um, I don't care how many I have, as long as I put up videos.
Right, right.
No, it's just that's
Yeah.
that's just the way I think.
I want people to watch my videos because they like them, and believe me, I'm my biggest critic, and a lot of times I see people critical of what I do, and trust me, I agree with a lot of it, but my skill level isn't freaking
Mhm.
Hanna-Barbera or even close to any artist or anything like that. I do the best with what I know how to do.
Right.
Um, I can't make it any better than I can. I mean, I would love I'll tell you one thing that's been the bane of my existence since the beginning of my channel is none of my characters mouths move because I don't know how to do that. I can do stop animation, which is what I do a lot of times. I do stop animation, and believe me, that's a pain in the ass because you do it 0.01 second per movement. And that is a pain in the ass to chop up a video like that and then adjust whatever character you're trying to make move. Even just something simple as bringing your hand up to your face or something like that. It's ridiculous. So I'm stuck back in the probably the 80s or the 70s when it comes to my animation skills. but but I would love to know how to, at least, in the very least, I kind of like the janky look of my characters. Like, I kind of like that genre of like a South Parky kind of feel where the animation's not perfect, but I would love to be able to make their mouths move. That's what I would like. So, and apps kind of suck for that. Like, I know that apps are probably the way to go with that, but I haven't found any good ones like that. Like you can just apply to the character that you're trying to do and they say what you want them to say, not just like sing a song or some shit, you know. So if anybody knows how to do that, that's what I need. That's what I would like. Other than that, I'm fine with my characters. Leg movement, arm movement, I don't really care about that so much. Because South Park, they just bounce and hop around like little fucking baby chicks or something. So if South Park can do it, I can do it. Greg, do you watch South Park?
Not really.
No. How about Beavis and Butthead? You ever watch them?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. I'm a fan of theirs. I like Beavis and Butthead. I like Family Guy, and I also like American Dad as well. Good morning, USA. And I think I can do a decent Cleveland too. I can no 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 no. I can do a decent Cleveland. I think it's the Cleveland show. You know,
Hmm.
Gregory, you seem bored right now.
No, I'm thinking. I watched The Simpsons.
Oh, The Simpsons. Yeah, you know, I never really got into The Simpsons too much. I like them in a way, but I'm not a
The
huge Simpson guy.
Simpsons.
I don't know. Simpsons are good. I mean, you know, but they're just a little too. I don't know. They're not they're not dirty enough. I don't know what you call it, edgy enough to me. They were edgy for their time when they first came out, but I don't think they're walking on the wild side anymore.
I wonder how to keep going.
Who, Simpsons?
Yes, it never ends. You know.
Very creative people that do the writing of that show. That's what it is. It's creative minds just coming up with different ideas. But if you just look at culture in general of whatever thing going on currently, is whatever's current is how they, I think, come up with their topics, whatever's going on in the world at that point in time. So I think that's what they do. But then you have shows like Family Guy who do a lot of retro stuff, you know, which is what I like. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, shorts. I know, but you know what? My shorts don't do that well. I don't know if it's probably the creator of the shorts that isn't doing so well. But my shorts can tend not to get very many views, but I do know the hashtags are probably where I need to improve on. Is probably what I need to do. Then again, there's probably not a lot of people that are really interested in my genre of video, which is okay. I mean, that's okay. Those who like my videos, I appreciate them. And those who don't, well, there's nothing I can do to make them like them. So I'm just doing what I can do. And I try to put out stuff that, like, I put a poll out like once or twice a week. Well, hey, what do you want to see next? And sometimes I go with the poll and sometimes I don't. But I don't know. Interesting. Oh, see, that tells me that Greg's boring. Greg's bored, I mean. Because you go, very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
I found out that the word troll is a searched topic, and that's one reason why I had to go back to my former channel name, is because this troll is something that people look up and they search a lot. So if you look at now, veterans is a searchable, I think, a very searchable title.
What's up, Angel?
But there's also another thing I would suggest to you, Veterans Affairs, is there are, let me see which one I use sometimes. And yes, I'll admit to this. There is a thing called the #1 free paraphrasing tool. And what it does is if you put in a paragraph or even just the title of your channel, it will rewrite it for you and give you other alternatives to whatever you want to say. And I use that frequently. People think that I'm a gifted writer. Well, I write the basis of some things that I write, but I will put it through the paraphrasing thing just to see if there's another way to present my point. And so I do that. So I do cheat a little bit or a lot. But I think that's good in searching for a title for your channel as well. You can put it through a program like that, and it's free. It's a free app and or a free website, and you just go on there and you can put anything that you want up to a certain amount of characters, and it'll give you rephrase different things that you might want to say. So that's a suggestion if you want to look for a different name. It's a good program. I use it quite a bit. I'm not exactly the most I wasn't very good in English in high school, so I never took a class in creative writing or anything like that. Somebody's taking a hit, maybe. Another thing that I would suggest to you too, Veteran Affairs, is is one called Canva, Canva. Canva. has a great a lot of awesome like photos that you can use, royalty free music, things like that. That's a very good website to use. Canva actually, and I don't mind telling people now, Canva is what I use for my channel. That's all I use is Canva and Paint. So everything that you see on my channel is Canva, Canva. All of the music that I use, all of the sound effects that I use, everything that I use on my channel is Canva.
Can you put the link into for that?
For Canva?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Let me find. Yeah. And what they are primarily is oh, damn. It won't let me copy it. There it is. Okay. I hate when computers don't do what you want them to do. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the website for it. That's what I use. That if anybody wants to have like a bunch of yeah, Clipchamp is good too. I use that to edit larger videos. Canva only handles a certain Canva costs you about $12 a month, by the way, but it's not bad. I mean, that's okay.
Malice, thank you for coming in.
Canva will cost you about $12 a month, and but you have access to all kinds of music, all kinds of sound effects, all kinds of B-roll footage type of stuff, a lot of photos. And if you want to, like, let's say you have a photo but you don't want the background, one of the things that I do is there's a thing with Canva where you can actually eliminate the entire background of the picture and just have whatever you want pop, you can just cut it right out. So that's a cool little feature that they have. But yeah, Canva, I highly recommend them. I mean, sometimes I see commercials on TV and I can tell they use Canva because there's a lot of the art that I can recognize on there now. A lot of commercials on TV use Canva. And fonts, if you want different fonts and different logos, making different logos, I mean, you can make T-shirts, you can make anything from the size of a billboard all the way down to a little YouTube logo. You can do I could be a damn commercial for Canva. Because that's all I use. I use Canva. So if anybody wants to make their stuff, if you see things on my channel that you kind of like, all of those little videos and stuff, that's what you use. So I recommend them. Greg, you should get it too. That would be a good thing for you. Once you learn how to use it, it takes a little bit of learning like anything else. You learn the different features. There's also a cool app that they have in that where it's called text to art or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but you can type in anything that you want or a certain scenario and it will actually put it in on as an illustration. So you can like type in like panda surfing on a surfboard in Hawaii and they will generate that image for you. So that's a little app that comes along with that. Canva, not a sponsor.
Canva, not a sponsor.
Maybe that'll be one of my sponsors one day when I make it as big as like Brooklyn Audits or one of you big guys out there.
Oh, it never happened.
You don't think so?
Nope.
If you want to make videos like Tats, use Canva. Sponsored by Canva, the other white meat. I don't know.
Yep.
Now they have a lot of good stuff in Canva, but it's limited. It's limited to kind of the stuff that I do. But I think they're improving it all the time. They always put new stuff in it that you can use to make improvements. So they do improve it, then they update it all the time. So they add new stuff. And Gregory, you can make great intros, and you can all the intros that I've made for people and stuff. That's all from that program.
I need a new intro myself.
Would you like me to try to work one on for you? I can. How long of an intro are you interested in?
Probably like 15-minute intro.
15 seconds, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's doable. What type of?
It's not. Well, it's for this one, my account, and then another account that I have.
But what type of? You do have an email on your account?
Yeah.
On your channel? Okay, so I can send it via that. What idea? If what you want to do is just send me an email, Troll Auditing the Trolls. It's in my about section of my email. And if you send me an idea of maybe just give me if you want me to make it out of my own mind, or if you want to say, hey, this is kind of what I want. Like I did one for what's his name? Oh shit. Why am I forgetting?
I've never heard of that name.
Yeah, that name. Damn, what was it? He's called Black something Auditor, but I can't remember his name right now. I made his logo for him. Oh man, I can't remember his name right this second, and I watch him all the damn time. It's amazing how your mind works sometimes when it just erases information that you want to fucking say at the time that you want to say it. Let me look at my subscriptions here. And I can give you the name of the. That's a shame that I can't come up with the name right in a second. I'll probably think about it when I'm. He's a great auditor, by the way. I love his channel. But everybody likes the logo I did for him. He wanted one with a fist raised. Oh yeah, Auditing While Black. Have you ever seen that one, Black National Freedom Fighter?
No, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, his name is Auditing While Black. Let me see.
Oh, I accept him.
Yeah, he's a very good auditor.
Yes, he is.
Quite a bit. And here, let me put a link to his latest video.
I got his
So if you look at his logo, that's the logo that I made for him. He wanted a fist, and I'm the one that came up with the idea of putting a camera in the fist. And he wanted it gold and like a silvery color. Mm-hmm. And that's the logo I made for him. But very good guy, very, very insightful. And I recommend him a lot. He's a very good guy. Black National or Auditing While Black. He has got 8,000 subscribers. It looks like right now.
Mine shows he's got 1.7K.
Well, here's the link to his video if you want it. That's the link that I just put in there. That's for his channel. Auditing While Black.
All right.
And he does a lot of sit down. He's very interactive with his lives. Like when you go on his lives and you put a comment or whatever, he's very responsive to those kinds of things. Yeah, I've always liked him. And he's got a very good perspective on things.
Oh no.
Yeah, very good perspective. But yeah, if you want something like, I know that the fist in the air is a very symbolic representation of the Black community. If you want an intro that includes something like that, I don't know, whatever that kind of an idea, is that something that you're thinking of, or are you looking more of like, I mean, I can go all kinds of different directions with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll email you and
yeah, just email me some ideas, and normally what I do, I'll tell you what it is. Normally what I do is I like to know like what your favorite colors are, like what your colors are, what kind of colors are you envisioning your stuff to look like, and then would you like to keep this current logo that you use now and maybe have that integrated into the intro, or would you like me to try to come up with something a little different to add into the intro? Those kinds of things.
Right.
But I can do, or you can just go into Canva yourself and make your own. I mean, that's another way to go with it.
Well, I got to get going here. This dog wants to go out.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, take care, bud.
Yep.
Yep. So.
What do you go on there, though? I'm about to start cooking lunch.
So anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to drop down. Gregory, how long have we been doing this so far? It's been an hour. It's been over an hour, Greg. About an hour.
Yeah, I got like about maybe 8 minutes left. I'm doing that an hour and a half.
So I will drop down. Hey, Trex Guy, how are you? And thanks for everybody coming in and listening to Gregory and myself. And if you haven't subscribed to Gregory's channel, I highly recommend him. He is, he's a little scary and hairy, but he's lovable and huggable. And his singing is that of the voice of Pavarotti.
Yeah.
So he is an excellent singer. He is a very friendly guy. He invites everybody, even those people who hate Gregory, have a place here until they step over the line with Gregory, and then he will ban them into the House of Pain. But other than that, Gregory comes highly recommended by Tats and by several other big auditors out there. I mean, even the biggest auditors out there recommend Gregory. So if you are in support of like karaoke and you want to just have fun and chill out, Gregory is your man. Gregory is the man with the plan. So that's all I have to say about that. And Greg actually, by the way, won my support by being himself. I mean, and that's one of his the best traits that he has, is that he is just himself and is not afraid to be himself and not afraid to do the things that most people might be a little bit embarrassed to do. Greg doesn't give a shit. He just does it. And
exactly.
And he has fun doing it. So that's what
I wish everyone know how to sing.
Right. Exactly. And that takes balls of fire, Gregory. And STC, I'm glad you joined us, but I'm leaving right now. Maybe STC will join you up for the next 8 minutes. I don't know, but Gregory is awesome. Gregory is, you know what? If I was going to go into combat with the Israeli Defense Force, Gregory would be my battle cry. I would just yell, Gregory! And I would charge in and fight. So, if anybody has a problem with Gregory, then you can kiss Gregory's ass, and you can also kiss my ass. And I would recommend a toothpick at the end, because both of our asses are pretty hairy. So, Gregory, you have a great day, sir. And thank you for having me up on your channel. And I appreciate you, sir. And STC, you can kiss STC's ass too, but I don't think STC's ass is quite as hairy as Gregory's ass. I think Gregory's ass is so hairy it sticks to corduroy pants when he sits down.
Yeah.
Gregory's ass, Gregory could be naked and it's like him wearing a ghillie suit.
Oh, I'm doing it, Lauren. Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you.
Gregory once Gregory takes his shirt off, he's like wearing a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Like a sniper. All right, folks. Well, you guys have a great day. I am going to be working on a video. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Yes, actually, STC, I've been waiting for some of those peanuts. If you could be so kind as to shit out some peanuts, I will be there soon to harvest them. Alo, I agree with that. This channel does suck, but it sucks in a good way.
Yeah,
And,
whatever,
and
Aaron.
Gregory and Gregory is a big part of that suck.
Oh, hey, Aaron, are you off tonight? You want to do some karaoke in your channel tonight? Yeah, thank you, my name is Mom. My name Master. Thank you. What? Okay. Let me know. Let me know in the email. Hey, Aaron, you better be careful. I'm a mod. I'm a head mod in one of the channels, and most of my knows what channel it is. Tonight, about 6. Because I got a feeling after Chingamangas is going to do that party line tonight, you know? Oh wow. You know, you better be careful because mushroom many mushroom has my back. Listen, asshole. You freaking came 5 minutes to the end, you know? You cannot call me names. It's too late, call me names. You have to come in the beginning, call me names. Where were you this morning, Anu? I was singing this morning. Oh, I got plans to do. You didn't party Lois last night. He wasn't live. I sent notification last night. Are you coming alive? Hello? Oh, okay. That's asking. I love you, brother. You know that? You know? That's my boy, Halo. gotta end this. You gotta take it easy. Thank you for coming, Edo, everybody. You guys take care. Chat, thank you for coming in. Love you guys. You take care. Bye-bye.